Hi, this is kind of a continuation off my last video that I just made. That one's called Not NWO, Enter the NOW. But I just wanted to finish up. This one's going to be called Inner Work. And I just wanted to finish up and make these points about doing the inner work. You know, it's so easy to externalize all these problems. But once we really start to internalize them, and a great way to look at it is just for every single thing that takes place in your reality, every time someone's real nasty to you or ego-based, or there's crazy stuff happening on the news, you know, a lot of times you do have nothing. You might never even have met these people. But if you take kind of a moment in meditation, silence, prayer, and look at God, the source, and thank source energy, thank God, whatever your view is on it, thank them for it, and allow them take responsibility for the situation, even if kind of technically we are, but see, you're still perceiving it, so there is a sense of responsibility there, and the more you take responsibility of it, the more powerfully you can change it. So you go in and you thank, and you ask for forgiveness, and you ask to make a change, to be the change in the situation, and responding that way can be very powerful, because then you start to take responsibility for everything that goes on around you, and you can maybe you get more intuition about how you can actually physically help the situation. Okay? So it's all about doing that inner work. A lot of this is done in our dreams, but it's about getting to know ourselves. Okay? Everyone is, falsely eluded in pursuing this ego. Everyone is just derived in ego. They're skin encapsulated egos, and that's an illusion. We have to stop thinking that way. We've got to totally just get rid of this way of thinking, and we need to start doing the inner work and get to know our real selves. Okay? We have like all these thoughts, thinkers in our heads, different voices, maybe, egos and true selves and inner childs, and who knows, maybe your ancestors, whatever. And we're really listening to our ego in our society. I mean, I can't speak for everyone, but believe me, I know thousands of people in our society, and I'd say 99% are focusing purely off the ego means, pursuing created needs and desires. Big word there is created, okay? Created by materialists, by capitalists, in a consumerist culture, to keep you fenced in from really getting to know yourself. And the more you stay in the box of their, covet means and their consumerist, materialist lifestyle, you need to break free from the fence. You need to break outside of there and start going inside. And that's what's funny is, we've been tricked from birth, hoodwinked from birth, programmed into this matrix mentality, and we never get to know who we really are. Everyone's just pursuing these illusory created needs. And that's what I want everyone to think about. What is just created? What do you really want right now in your life? And is it just created by, the system? You wanting that new television, that new car, that new house, that new piece of property, those new Reeboks, those new Nikes, everything. It's all crap. And we all work tooth and nail to the grind like slaves to try to get this stuff. It's easy to build a country and an entire society based on wage labor, wage slave labor, a different type of slavery, and see, you can easily make that transition in society much more successfully and keep people enslaved without them knowing it by creating more created needs and developing more of enriching yourself in more of a materialist culture, because then there's more people who are going to want to buy things, and that's what it's all about. So the more we can break free of the matrix and deprogram ourselves, stop buying things, stop being so dependent on the system. See, that's what it all is. I mean, this is all the system, man, men and women. This is it's all the system, and the more we can get off the grid and break free of the system and start supporting your local food people, your local growers, whether it be fruits or vegetables or any local businesses, because that's not supporting the system. That's supporting those people, those families, those businesses that were destroyed by corporations like Target and Walmart, who that's all going to really the big boys. Okay? So I just like to throw simple ways out there where we can really help our country, our community, the things that we all want, but we're just not living in power. We're giving our power away, and I think we just need to take the power back. And it's just that people don't realize it. People don't realize how much it does hurt when you buy all your stuff at Walmart instead of locally just to save a dollar or two. Sometimes you need to save that dollar or two, sometimes you don't. And if we really realize the times where it doesn't hurt us at all to help the system out, and to help our locals out and going against the system, and then to realize that's when you make that realization, that's kind of when you got that good life force energy, that good positive energy, call it God, that source energy, that positive consciousness. And you start to working with the flow. So the universe backs that. You realize the problems within humanity, and you want to help them. You want to give solutions and be the change. So humanity is going to respond to you and facilitate that. So you start to have an incredible amount of power behind you, and things are going to come your way, cheaper fruits and vegetables or whatever it is. You just need to believe. You need to totally have faith in the universe. And there's a big one. Please, everyone who's listening to this, the universe is abundant. Meditate on this. Say this over and over to yourself. The universe is abundant, and dream. Please, dream big. Go after your dreams. Everyone's got all this, these realistic, down-to-earth, afraid to dream type stuff going on in their head. And I'm saying, no, break down those molds, those boundaries, those false perceptions. You have to dream big and accomplish whatever you want. Follow your highest expectations. That's your highest excitements. That's what you should be doing right now, is pursuing your highest excitement and totally living in love, doing what you love. You are the vibration you give off to the earth. So if you hate your job, or you hate you got problems with your spouse, you are giving that negative energy off to the earth. Get rid of the negative relationships. Evolve until the next one, or take that time to be alone, or quit the job that you hate, and let the universe have faith in that the universe is going to put something else in your way. Put something else in your path, your dharma path. Okay? And this is the big thing here, man. And we got a Rastaman here pumping those positive vibes. And that's what it's all about. It's about consciousness. It's about the positive vibes. And just start giving them off. That's what I'm trying to do. And it's in your music, as you just see here from him pumping by. It's in your music. It's in your food. It's in your water. It's in your spirituality. For all those people who are programmed into those matrix religion, those exoteric religions. Hey, you like Christianity or something like that? Okay, that's great. Look into the true esoteric knowledge of it, If you love being a Christian, that's awesome. Look into the lost books of the Bible. Really get into the intellectual growth. There's so much great philosophy out there, and we're so dumbed down, and we're not introduced to a lot of these things. So reintroduce yourself. Start thinking outside the box. That's all. All right, so that's what I'm going to leave everyone with. I hope I came to you from a state of love today. I mean, actually, I know I did, but I hope no one had any problems with what I said today. I'm certainly not promoting anything. I'm just basically putting out my ideas for how we can positively affect humanity here. And really enjoy anyone tuning in, and just respond with your comments. And love to talk. I'm here in Pennsylvania, and with a lot of folks, and we're all trying to come together and just be the change we wish to see, and come together in union. And the more people the better at this time, whether it's local or on an international, global, domestic scale, whatever it is. The more people that like you, the more powerful this stuff is. And I truly think this is the way it works. So with things I said in these last two videos, and then just spreading this whole message, this whole positive consciousness, that's the way we can do this. It doesn't have to be that simple. I did see today though. Um, they did a lot of peaceful stuff, I guess, in London last week or so, and not a lot got accomplished. And now they're really making the news with all this violence, and they're like, oh, well, this is why we decided to do all the violent stuff because no one was noticing now, and well, now you're noticing. That's what the guy said to the media. Okay, maybe it's a good outlook, and it's something for me to consider. It's certainly not something I believe in. I'm totally the peaceful way, but I think we all just need to continue to educate each other, and there's a whole lot going on out there. So, and a great film for anyone who's trying to catch a good free YouTube film, totally positive. One of the best films I ever saw is called Kymatica, Kymatica. That's called Kymatica. Check that out. And yeah, spread it around. Okay, everybody. One love. Just really love you all, and we hope to talk to you soon. And thanks so much. See ya.